So hi. Oh wait. Yeah. Just a moment. Just one tiny thing. There we go. Okay, maybe I didn't forget it, and it's just weird. It's just weird now. Why is it flipped? Why you do this? Why you flip like that? Stop being flipped. Or maybe if I flipped it the other way, it would look weird. Not sure. I'll leave it be for now. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. Anyway, hi everybody. It's your boy. So, uh,
Oh,
ow.
yeah.
Oh, Lord. Hello, Lady Lurchin. Just, that notification noise got me. I'm awake now. Okay. Hello, Jency. uh, so this week, I will be going through a game called Observer. Now, I'm not gonna beat it. I've streamed this game before. It is not a one sitting game. This game is very long. So just I will play it for one stream and then move on. And then just I believe, let's see, in terms of scheduling. Uh okay. So next Sunday I will play another horror game that we have done in the past, and then I'm going to do my damnedest to try and sit down on Halloween, the 31st, which is a Saturday, which is a work day for me. I'm going to get up early, and I'm going to see if we can't try to do a Phasmophobia stream that day. Because that would be the day to do a Phasmophobia stream. So, just so you're aware. Uh, and Lady Urgency, you said that you've been watching Markiplier and such like that, and you've been considering picking it up. Just saying, just throwing it out there. Just maybe if your schedule might be open for maybe parts of that day, maybe join us on some ghost hunting, and possibly get murdered by a child ghost or something. I don't know. Throwing it out there. Just making my voice heard in some fashion. It's an option. You don't have to if you don't want to. If it's tight on the budget, it's fine. But just saying. Yeah. So, murder by a child ghost sounds sus. Well, it is. It is quite sus. It's as sus as one can sus. It's the sussiest of susses, as it were. So, let me boot this up. I don't think I'm gonna play any music in the background of this one because it's very atmospheric. So, bear with me on that. And here in just a moment, I'll do my best to get the sound levels done up right. But yeah, that is my plan. Next week will be the last echoes of the of streams past, and yeah, I'm not sure what game I'll do for the last one. Not sure. Can you use autosave? Okay. Oh, and this is voice acted, so just give it a second.
The year is 2084. If they told me what the world will become, I would not have believed them. First, There was the nanophage, the disease of transition. A digital plague that swept across the land, killing thousands upon thousands of augmented souls. A heavy cost for meddling with our minds and bodies. Then came the war, the big one. The great decimation. The West killed the East killed the West. There were no winners. Except for Kaiwa. The corporation seized power and forged the Fifth Polish Republic, a crooked empire of blood and ash. There was no one left to oppose them. But still, we endured, and so it goes. The rich get richer as the poor rot away in their hovels, desperately looking for ways to escape reality. I am what they fear, a corporate tool of oppression. A despised leech that creeps into your dreams and feeds of your fears. If you don't remember, if you won't remember, that's when they call me. To access you, to gather evidence, to dredge up whatever's hiding in the darkest corners of your mind. My name is Daniel Lazarski. I'm an observer.
So, welcome to cyberpunk horror. Naturally dystopian future ruled purely by a corporation, where you are a dude that hacks into augmented minds and you are able to extract information from people. Now, if you haven't seen this or heard of it, I want you to imagine the implications of all that. Like, what happens, per se, if you were to try and hack in, or jack in his case, really, because he does it through a little cable, into a mind that is dying? What do you think you would see? Let's find out! So, brightness. Look, I'll be honest. This game is goddamn dark. Like, it is crazy dark. And it's even darker on stream. So, I'm gonna just jack up the brightness and just move on from there, because it is really freaking hard to see anything. Also, something that I should very much note is that Observer has gotten a remake here recently, and I got Observer free on the Epic Game Store, and they gave me like a 80% discount on the new one because I have the old one. I haven't bought the new one yet because they're asking me to pre-order it, and that's not a thing I do. So, well, I say that I pre-ordered WoW, but whatever. At least with WoW, I have to do stuff with it before I get it. Let's see. Let's just get into it.
Lazarski, you there? Come in, Lazarski. Lazarski, you there?
Now, I want you to know, the artifacting that you see on here,
Come in, Lazarski.
that's on purpose. Why pre-order most games when the Epic sales come after initial sales number in it?
Come in, Lazarski.
Man, I can't read. Why pre-order most games when the Epic sales come in after initial sales
Lazarski,
numbers are in?
You there?
That's an excellent question.
Come in, Lazarski.
Yeah, I'm here.
You okay there? I've been hailing you for the past 5 minutes.
I'm fine. I must have dozed off.
No rest for the wicked. How's the dream meter treating you?
Well, I'm not a vegetable yet.
Could have fooled me.
Hardy har.
I'm serious, Dan. Your signal's all over the place. Have you taken your meds?
Not in a while.
Do it now. I need you in good shape.
So, middle mouse button to pull up my menu.
Yes.
There you go. Looking better already.
Yeah. Wouldn't want me to mess up.
Artifact
You
name's
see
gone
the
as a result of
headlines?
that.
Another leech goes berserk.
Don't be like that. It's just...
Yeah. What's this about? Just checking in, or you need me downtown?
Nah, just a checkup. No one left for you to interrogate.
Sounds pretty bad.
Yep, it's not pretty. The explosion leveled half a block. The place is still on fire. Corporate goons all over the place, securing the area.
Covering your tracks, you mean?
Careful what you say. This is a monitored channel.
Who is this? How'd you get this frequency?
Don't you recognize me?
Adam?
Yes. Well, what's left of me? Dad.
What happened? Where have you been all this time?
Away from you. It's funny. I thought it would be easier to hear your voice after all these years. But it really isn't.
Come on, Adam, don't start.
You got no sound on me?
I really thought I could pull it off, you know? I was so close to making a difference, to setting us all free.
Like, as in you can't hear me, or... Oh, I was real quiet because I wasn't saying anything.
Tell me where you are. I'll come and get you.
Shit, Dad. For once in your life,
I'm real quiet, huh?
whatever happened,
I don't hear game sound, really?
I want you to remember, you're not in control.
Adam, can you hear me? You still there? Adam! God damn it.
Dad? Dad!
Matriarch, display caller ID.
Displaying now.
How's that? Sounds better?
Krabinsky.
Alright.
That's new. Matriarch, locate source of last call.
Triangulating coordinates.
Come on.
Location established. Tenement building. Class C district.
Jesus. Adam, the stacks. You just had to hit bottom, huh?
Oh, okay. But another... Okay. My laptop itself was at a relatively low volume, because... Just so you're aware. That's how I have this set up, is I have my normal
Rock
PC...
fucking bottom.
I'm glad you decided to add that at the last second. Okay, now it's a little too loud. Jesus. Now, is this too loud for y'all, or is it an okay volume? It's fine. Alright, good. That's what I want to hear. Also, hi! What it do, Santra? How you like doing up on this fine day? Are you, in fact, having a good day, sir? I have the old watermarks too still. I know. That's partly on purpose. Partly on purpose. And also partly because I haven't downloaded the other image and actually put it up yet. But this is supposed to be the Vgknights Echoes from the past! So, it applies. For now. Now, on Halloween, I will definitely need the new one. Because that is when I will be doing the other thing. I am. Pirate Kitty and I took Azar to the punk rock flea market in Pensacola. Nice! How'd that go? Hi.
Need to get out. Easy there, Tin Man. I'm not looking for trouble. Oh, tenant? Huh? What? No. Family.
Lucky, right?
No. Tenant?
Oof. Real good. Gafot Azar. Some locally made bacon treats, some homemade strawberry jam, and a stained glass Triforce. Okay, so they got some interesting stuff there. That's cool. All right, that does like a sound. That does sound like a good day. That sounds like a great day.
Sort of. Name. Last name, Lazarski. Not on the record. You sure? Check again. Tenant. Name. Grabinsky. Leon Grabinsky. Tenant. Apartment 7. Ground floor. Through the courtyard. Turn right, turn left. Straight ahead, turn right. Yeah, I got it. Backwards and forwards. Thanks. Door open.
Thank you, sir. Also, you have a lot of augments, and I really hope that wasn't forced. Also, I don't like how that thing jumps around. Talk about screen fatigue, am I right? I mean, look at all this.
Attention citizens. Curfew is now in effect in all Class C districts. Remain in your apartments and enjoy your chosen holographic content. Thank you for your cooperation.
That is unsettling. Pretty sure I'm not supposed to hear growling.
Adam? Oh my god.
Abnormal stress levels. Heart rate irregular. Administering mild sedative.
Dispatch, this is Lazowski, ID 656210. Can anyone hear me? Great. Fucking great. Okay, Dan. Maybe it's not him. Doesn't have to be.
Operational efficiency restored.
This is Lazowski 656210, setting up a crime scene.
Press E to activate electromagnetic vision. Boo!
I need to check the victim's compass for connections. 6 million volts wasn't enough. HN. Gotta start somewhere.
Biovision! We got a doggy pram? I'm not sure who doggy pram is, but okay. He would even took the little old man with us. Aw. Nice. Sure you enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm sure you did. Pram is like a strut. Oh, is that one of those like a little enclosed ones? It looks like, you know, the people value their dog more than a child because they usually have their kid walking next to them when they have that. Okay. I've seen those a lot. I just wasn't sure that's what it was called because I do value my dog more than children. That is fair. That is fair. So, fair enough. Let's see. Nope. Fluttering birds of prey are not a sign to leave the room. Nope. It's an invite to walk. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah.
Erratic cutting pattern, indicating the killer was in a frenzy.
Let's see. Blood. Species. Homo sapien. Type. No match found. Warning. Contaminants detected. Failed to extract forensic data. Interesting.
The head was removed post-mortem. It's possible the killer took it. Motive unclear.
Severed cervical spine. Severed carotid artery. Depth 27 to 32 millimeters. Diameter 120 millimeters. Gracious. Blood, Homo sapien, no match found.
What the fuck do we have here? Claw marks.
Nothing weird about this at all.
Collateral damage or evidence disposal?
Cloud station server. Model custom. No no manufacturer. Structural damage detected. Ceresync-7. Oh, it's Chiron processors. Okay.
Printed on real paper. Bit archaic for you, Adam.
Ah, George Orwell. Excuse me. By the way, this reference is a little on the nose for this game. Blessings, thank you. But yeah, this game is basically 1984. 1984 always a good choice. A student of mine wrote an essay years ago comparing this book to this game. Oh, good! Because that's pretty much what the game was asking to have happen. Is whoo boy. With the whole Big Brother's watching thing. Because that's pretty much this game in a nutshell. Is Big Brother's watching and bad stuff is happening. Like he said, easiest A ever. Hell yeah. This is a smart kid. Hello. What's this?
A hidden data storage. The encryption is too complex for my hacking tool. I'm taking it with me. Might be able to decode it later. You never cared about this stuff.
Huh. It's like a spiral or a tendril or something. There's a chip. Dead center of it. Cool. Picked up data storage unit. You got some weird shaped food, Adam. Some weird shaped food. A holographic frame.
Controlled substance 45F, better known as feed. You'd never touch this, Gwen.
Feed. Huh. Well, at least he had a fire extinguisher ready and available. That's better what I could say for most places. Especially nowadays.
Bingo. There we go.
Called it. That's my kind of workstation. Main system turn on. Hell yeah. So, what do we have here? Holographic library. Personal computer. Unlicensed software detected. Oh no, not unlicensed software. Epic home office envy rates. Seriously, man, damn. Downtown Inferno, tragic accident, or insurgent attack? Emergency services are still on the scene after an immense explosion tore a hole in what was once serene business area of downtown Krakow. The blast is now thought of to have originated at a Chiron Incorporated Research and Development Center, although a joint search effort has been launched for the KPD. By the KPD and corporate personnel, the rescue teams scouring the site are yet to find any survivors among the rubble. The exact number of casualties is yet to be calculated, but according to sources, no high-ranking Chiron official was injured in this tragic event. As to what caused the explosion, early reports suggest a reactor malfunction, but a corporate executive who wishes to remain anonymous has his own ideas of the subject. We are not excluding anything at this point, but this has terrorist written all over it. This is precisely the sort of cruel and cowardly tactic the anti-Republican insurgents excel at. We'll have an official statement on the matter shortly. If the insurgents are indeed behind the vicious attacks, their goals remain a mystery. The center conducted civilian research, focusing primarily on developing new and improved neural links and other consumer products. It seems that whatever third party was involved, their sole purpose was to wreak havoc and destruction, striking fear into the hearts of the public at large. When asked to comment, Police Inspector Robert Picula gave a prompt and stern reply. Chiron executives have provided their full support in dealing with the situation. He then retreated into his squad car, clearly distraught by the events of the day. We will bring you more on this story as it develops. Alright then. Grab data, grab data, grab data, grab data, okay.
I've deactivated the apartment security system, leaving the crime scene.
Hello. Synchrosine. 500 milligrams of it. Powerful augmentation stabilizer. Strict dosage control is advised. Looks like I could use some myself.
Synchrosine collected. Synchrosine refilled.
That's right, middle mouse.
Synchrosine injected. Strain level decreased.
That's what I think. Way better than it was. Okay. Sir. Ah, here we go. They know! Listen, I know you're a busy man and all, but we gotta talk. Now. I think they're on to me for real this time. I'm almost certain someone followed me home yesterday, and today I saw this weird guy outside my window just standing there. If you can't guarantee my safety, then I'm out. I got enough problems as it is. HN. Reply, complications. As far as our little mule goes, don't worry. I can manage her. She's not like us. She knows she's in over her head, and it clearly terrifies her. You can't expect too much from a simple mind. Damn, man. Harsh. For now, just focus on your work and leave the human relations aspect of the project to me. For the time being, calm down and maintain focus. Eyes on the prize. J. P.S. Glad you liked the piece. I think it captures the essence of what we're trying to accomplish. Cool. I'm not 100% sure as to what he means by that, but cool. There more synchrosine? Sure is.
Synchrosine refilled.
So, I remember streaming this game on my main PC, which is the one I have actually just doing the processing and streaming versus actually running the game, because I have I'll put the picture up at Discord later of what my setup is right now, but it pretty much, in fact, I'll just go ahead and do that now, just so y'all can have context. I'll even put it in the content creation tab. But the way I got it right now is I have it. No, I'll just take another picture. That's fine. So I have it like this because if I run it through an Elgato, then pretty much my computer that does the streaming doesn't have to do remotely as much work, because it's very stressful on memory and everything else to run the game and do the stream at the same time. So if I do it this way, then I can just have the laptop do all the heavy lifting and then have the PC do the easier part, which has actually put the stream out. So, because this allows me to play more higher end games on PC by playing it on my laptop, because my laptop is more recent and has much higher, much stronger stuff in it. So, like, it's got a Ryzen 7, it's got a really nice NVIDIA graphics card in it. I put a terabyte hard drive along with the solid state drive that's in it, and I gave it like 32 gigs of RAM or something like that, and it's doing a pretty good. I was able to run pretty much most things I put in it pretty well. Can't look at that blood splatter, but I can look at this splatter pie. Okay. And I think with all that being said, I've pretty much got everything I can out of this so far. Oh, wait. A glitch in the system. A brief history of the nanophage. Sigmund Freud's psychiatric theory. Future of Robotics by Noah Venberg. Forensic Genetics, the DNA Blueprint. Mechanical Engineering Volume 7. Nice. An Uneasy Alliance. History of Cybernetic Augmentation. Human consciousness, God's creation, or evolutionary accident. I guess that depends on whether you're a creationist or not. Nanotechnology and modern medicine, which nanotech in medicine is like could lead to a lot of really dope recoveries if it's done right. One-Way Street: Musings of on Artificial Intelligence. The Wind-Up Soul. It's an interesting concept. Okay. So, he's got a bunch of stuff going on there. Got himself a little hammer here. Yeah. Gotta form some metal now and then, you know what I'm saying? Just, he built this himself, clearly. Is there anything I could just take from this? Since it's all broken shit? Oh my. Man, I want cables that do that. All future tech and shit.
This just doesn't feel right. You're still alive. I know it.
Oh. Yeesh. There it is. Is that a bird? So, mate.
What is it?
What's up with the lockdown? Is it the phage? Was there an outbreak?
I don't know.
Too early to tell. I'm looking into it right now.
Looking into it? Are you out of your mind? We might all be infected.
You don't know that. Best thing we can do is stay calm and
let them come and slaughter us? I won't let them take me. I won't.
He has a point. And, huh. Hey, bud. What y'all doing in here? Huh? What you got going? What you got going here, bud? Your wings seem to be clipping through themselves. You don't seem to be able to fold those properly, but, okay.
KPD, I need to ask you some questions.
Do you know what's going on? My holo projection got cut off. I can't get a signal.
The building is under lockdown. No external connection. Not much we can do.
Shit. Sounds serious. So, you wanted to ask me something?
Do you know who lives in apartment 7?
7? I didn't even know anyone lived there. Hey, you wouldn't happen to know when they're gonna fix the connection? Not that it's like super important to me or anything. I just need to know.
I'm sure they'll fix it soon, bud.
You just take it easy. I'm sure someone is already working on it.
Oh, good. It's just that it feels weird to just sit here, alone, with my thoughts. You know, can you talk to me some more? It makes it kind of easier.
Sure. I've had to deal with people like him before. I get it.
Well, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, you know. Gorski the Giant was fighting Killer Cromer today. You an AMA fan?
Not really. Sounds like you are.
Of course I don't know who won since my projector went out. Why are my hands shaking?
That's because you're addicted to not actually being where you are. And it bothers you. Well, not that you're addicted bothers you, it's the fact that you're not able to see the thing that you were seeing bothers you. You're addicted to your screen, bud, is basically what I'm getting at.
You been living here long?
Oh, well, it must have been at least 7 or 8 years.
Ever had a lockdown before?
I don't think so. I don't remember my projector going off. Ever.
Sorry, I don't have time for this.
Oh, okay. I understand. It's no problem. I'll just sit here, alone. God, I'm really starting to sweat like a pig.
Hang in there.
It's like, he had to remember that, you know, he had a body he has to eventually do stuff with. Like, I do want VR to become, like, more ubiquitous, so that, like, people could just have access to it, even if it doesn't, like, even so it doesn't, like, cost a terribly whole lot. But at the same time, I also can't help but get the feeling that, like, if it gets too big, and it becomes to the point where, like, we're just used to using VR as we are our cell phones, like now, then there might seriously be some, like, we already got people that are having issues telling reality from, you know, not. So, dude, Ready Player One's high school equals my actual virtual dream job for a reason. But the repercussions suck. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's cool right up until it isn't. And it turns out it isn't very quickly. Because, like, as I was fixing to say, is like we already got a bunch of people that are having issues telling reality from fiction as it is, and we really don't need them being stuck in a virtual world for an extended period of time, especially if if they make it look a little too realistic, you know? Because like many forms of government, great in theory, often a shit show in person. Yep. True that. Hey, bud. No? Okay. Hey, bud.
Hey, PD, I need to talk to you.
Get away from me, man. I got a piece on me, and I ain't afraid to use it.
No, you don't. Now calm down. I'm just looking
He's
for
like,
some
shut up. No, you don't.
Oh,
Just
I know
chill.
how you get your answers. I got nothing to tell you.
I mean, to be fair, he has a point. Oh, that was virtual addiction, dude. Okay. Now, I will say that my my laptop still stutters now and then, so sorry about that. Maybe if I turn the graphics down on this or something. put it to medium. Maybe that'll help.
What do you want?
Got a minute, sir? KPD.
Oh God, they're here! The cleaners are here!
I mean, oh yeah, sir, is that a Nokia? Is that your door? I got a nice steel door here, and well, at least bolted anyway. Looks like you welded part of it.
Hi, this is Tom.
And Irene!
We hope you're having a positively peachy day.
Oh, we sure do!
Sadly, we're not in right now. But you can leave your message after the beep, and we'll get back to you as soon as we're home.
Yay! Oh, I mean, beep!
I think they were high. They were probably high. Because... ah, right. That's apartment 7. Okay. That guy said the cleaners. That guy... What about this? Nope.
KPD,
Oh.
I need to talk to you.
You broke it! No, you broke it! Nuh-uh!
Will you get these kids to shut up? I'm fucking talking here. Yeah, what's this about?
Well,
Do you know the tenant in apartment 7?
Dad, Tommy's picking on me! Shut up, snitch!
I thought I told you to shut up. 7, huh? Nah, can't say that I know the guy.
Okay, so it's a guy.
Yeah, well, seen him once or twice. I might have a vague recollection.
Could you give me a vague description?
Maybe. What's it to you?
I'll go with he might be my son.
My son might have been staying in that apartment. I'm trying to find him.
Well, why don't you tell me what he looks like? I'll let you know if it rings a bell.
We lost touch. It's been a while.
Huh. Sign of the times, I guess. See, I'm a family man myself.
Jeez.
You shut up! No, you!
I swear, if you don't shut up this instant...
Yeah, I can tell. So,
Family
can you
man.
describe him or what?
Yep.
Probably in his 20s. Medium height, medium built. He wasn't very memorable.
I'm gonna just stay out of his family business for this.
Have you seen anything suspicious around the building? Any strangers skulking around?
Nah, I don't pay much attention to the other tenants. Bunch of losers. A lot of...
You're so dumb! Not as dumb as you are! Nuh-uh! You're way dumber!
This is
Shut the fuck up!
quality family time right there.
Upstanding citizens like you.
You bet your ass. Good thing we'll be getting out of this dump soon.
Is that right?
Yep, I've been working my way up. I even filed for a status upgrade. Once that goes through, we'll be moving to a B-class district in no time.
Yeah? Good luck with that.
Yep. Management material. Right there. Apartment 12. Nope. And it's locked. Apartment 11. Nope. And it's locked. Oh, that's nice. I don't think this was here in the earlier. I think they've done some updates to this to make it a little bit easier. Okay, so it's 12 and 11. So I'm coming up on 13, 14. Okay. Oh no. Oh, middle button to hack. Okay, cool. I will take it. Nice. Okay, let's check this one first. Also, the stuff that you see on the doors here is what I imagine most Airbnbs are kind of like. Like, I've even been in an Airbnb, and I know they got the like the Ring camera on the door, and they got the like most of them don't have. Oh, shiniest hat. Shiniest. Shiniest hat. Shiniest. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna go with shiniest as in reflective, in the sense of like if you were to look at it, like light would bounce off of it in a way. So here we go. There we go. There we go. See, shiniest. This is what you meant, right? Is this what you wanted? Is this the thing? Did not expect that to be a difficult task. I mean, you asked. Works for you. All right, cool. Just gonna keep that up there. Now the headphones are gonna be a real fun part. I got going to think for that pick. Here we go. This is gonna be tricksy. Let me tighten that down a tiny touch. There we go. Okay. That way it has more resistance. Because I needed to stay up this entire time. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna swap this around, and I'm gonna have the headphones face up. So now I can still hear it, kind of, and I don't have to try and wear it like I normally would, because it's not gonna work. I might need to invest in like just getting earbuds for like when I go to stream, but like just because of this. I don't know. We'll see. You know, now I could just like hiding here with the mic, and like maybe I can add like an extra echo or a reverb to it. Just it's that hollow plastic sound almost. There we go. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That'll be fine. All right, whatever. I'll make it work. Okay. Did I click on those? I forget. I did, and it did nothing. Also nothing. Sick. Clip? Yeah, that sounds like a clip right there. Kin Toys, attention parent, your child can't touch a hologram The latest series of educational kinetic toys will help improve their imagination and central nervous system. Whew. I mean, yeah. Turbo toy, speed toy. Jesus. Nope. How awkward would it have to be to to type on a vertical keyboard like that? Like, you ever thought of that? Like, what would it be have to type like? Just. That hurts my wrist just thinking about it.
Come to the door, please. Just want to talk.
Who are you? Did Chiron send you?
I'm with the KPD, if that's what you're asking.
Seriously? We haven't had a cop around these parts in... ever, I guess.
Well, you've got one now.
Yeah, good luck. You're gonna fucking need it.
Cool. You guys are so helpful around here. Is this game intended to be scary? Yes. As a matter of fact, it is. This is a cyberpunk horror game. You know the formula. Dystopian future. The conflict of man versus machine in the sense of like augmentation and all the potential horrors that go with that. And also, in this one, door unlocked. Oh, hey. Apartment 17. Nice. Excuse me, coming in. Actually, I don't care whether you're offended about it or not. 1984 themes and conflicts, and also they just straight up threw 1984, the book, in here and used it as a passcode. So, like, if you weren't aware of the book 1984 before this, you're going to be very aware of it afterward. Like, they hid nothing from you in terms of that relation, which is great. Oh. Read it before but barely remember it? Yeah, it's like, you know, Big Brother and all that kind of stuff. Actually, Lady Nessa, am I even right in saying that it's the one that mentions Big Brother and like big corporations trying to rule everything? Am I right in saying that one, or was it a different book that did that? Big Brother's always watching. Okay, it is that book. All right. I get quotes mixed up a lot, so I worry about that. I read it before, barely remember it. Though when you said sci-fi, my mind went to something like System Shock too. System Shock was also a cyberpunk type game because it dealt with an AI, and this is akin to that. Like it's. I mean, I've played it on the channel before. You were around when that happened, so. Okay, so no, 1984. Got it. Good. Where there's others watching. Oh yeah, that's right. I do remember it better now. Okay. Yeah, it's you have to deal with all the horrors of like what happens with when an evil corporation, and I do mean evil in the most literal sense here, when it controls literally every part of your life, and it's the only employer in the area. It's the only employer. It's the government body. Everything. So, a lot of people think it might be from Fahrenheit 451 instead. They are similar, but 1984 is Big Brother. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Like, I really do like cyberpunk stuff. It's just sometimes I have issues like getting into it, in the sense of like sometimes its presentation just doesn't vibe with me, I guess. like, I love the stories of it. Like, I would love to play a Shadowrun game, but it is so unbelievably complicated, and then there's the issues of getting groups and shit like that. So that's a logistics nightmare on its own. But apparently, the Arrestal System Shock is getting a remake and a tentative release this year in 2020. Hell yeah. Yeah, Fahrenheit 451 was about book burning. Yes, it was indeed about book burning and propaganda. Hence the 451 degrees Fahrenheit is something like the temperature at which paper burns. Bingo. There it is. Yeah, it's what happens when the government body does everything to control the media that you consume. And in this particular case of Fahrenheit 451 was it was books, the medium of books, and it was, they had a gigantic, absolutely gargantuan list of banned books, to where they would go in people's houses, they would take all the books out of them, and sometimes they wouldn't even look. They would just take all the books, throw them out in the street in a giant pile, and burn them. So, like, I'm of the opinion of, like, even if it's a bad book, like, even if it's, like, something that is, like, it's, like, Mein Kampf, right? Like, even if it's a book that has, like, a terrible point of view, or is trying to teach something terrible or something like that, it has value. And it's value in the sense of, like, it can give you the position of someone coming from that point of view, even if it's one you don't agree with. And it's good to have that so that you can compare it to your own and see where, like, what that kind of point of view can do to a person and what kind of point of view they're trying to come from. Know what I mean? So, what about the Necronomicon? I mean, as long as nobody's casting anything from it. Though you might want to hold on to that shit. Also, hey, Herbal, how you doing? But I think with the Necronomicon, it's like, even if you don't know what you're doing, and if you accidentally read something out of it out loud, it's like, you've already fucked humanity. TLDR, my literary analysis of with Miss Lady Nerd. Perspectives are important, and books are safe ways to explore those perspectives. Agreed. Don't burn or ban books. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. Yeah, basically is like we use books, be it ebooks or otherwise, as a method of documenting opinion and fact, and it's, one, incredibly important to be able to differentiate the two, and two, it's important to be able to see all of them. That way you can use them to compare and contrast. Because comparing and contrasting is one of the most important things that a person should be able to do. Because, boy howdy, do you have to use it in your everyday life without even realizing it. Be it trying to buy the right kind of kale over at the store, or trying to, like, figure out the difference between, like, no carb and low carb on certain products and all kinds of shit. So comparing and contrasting is extremely important. Anyway, this game is steeped in this stuff, okay? So it's like we're gonna get back into this many times, but we're already an hour and 9 minutes into this, and I've only played like maybe 10 minutes of gameplay. So anyway, so this is the anti-Chiron newsletter thing. Voices from below. Don't believe their lies. A plague is still out there. Fellow undesirables. If you're up to date on Chiron with Chiron propaganda, you've probably heard the so-called Minister of Health spout another gem of corporate wisdom. For those who didn't, let me catch you up to speed. To all those who have given in insurgent fear-mongering, I say again, There is absolutely no need for concern. The nanophage is no longer a threat. We have contained the glitch and thus freed ourselves from the disease. Loyal citizens who support responsible augmentation have nothing to be afraid of. 3 words. Bull fucking shit. Let me tell you how things really are. Unless you're one of the lucky Class A fucks that have shiny with a shiny set of mods, in which case you're probably not reading this. The nanophage is still very much real. We've had at least 3 confirmed cases in the past year. One of which led to a small-scale outbreak. Luckily, we managed to contain it before the spread got beyond control. Now, you might think 3 cases ain't nothing to get excited about. If so, I could tell you've never been in an outbreak. Topical. For most of us cooped up in these C-class districts, even a single instance is one too many. Okay, so what the hell are we supposed to do? First and foremost, it's better to prevent than cure. Given the phage recovery rate, these words should be considered gospel. Once the plague hits, it's usually too late. So if you want to stay safe, look for these symptoms. 1. Fever. Pay attention to even the slightest bumps in body temperature. The phage starts off slow, barely more noticeable than the flu. So if you're feeling a bit under the weather, get your ass to a local clinic and run a scan. Better safe than sorry. Oh, that doesn't cost too much. In this world, it probably costs a fortune, even for the people that are poor. 2. Implant irregularities. This is where it gets tricky. Assuming that, like most of us, you can't afford to run regular mod maintenance, you've probably gotten used to the odd jolt in your neural implant, or slight spasm in your artificial arm. However, if these start to occur at an increased rate, you need to get yourself checked. It's feeling a bit too real here. Yeah, man, right? 3. Erratic behavior. Every once in a while, try to look away from the projector and take a gander at your neighbors. If any of them are acting weirder than usual, babbling to themselves, walking crooked, where there might be something afoot. Assuming they're not drunk or high. A bit of civic awareness won't kill you. A lack of it might. 3. Juncture inflammation. Okay, so the skin at the base of your implant turns red and starts to itch. Then bad news is, you might be infected. The good news is, it's not a death sentence. Our clinics have performed numerous extraction surgeries, and unlike the corporate cleaners, most of our patients tend to leave the operating room alive. As long as there are no nanite punctures, it's still not too late. If there are, you're most likely going to be too busy hallucinating and puking blood to notice. Ouch. Jesus. This nanophage doesn't kid around. If you spot any of these symptoms in yourself or anyone in your neighborhood, contact one of our clinics. If you don't know how to find us, ask around. We got eyes and ears all over C districts, so chances are we'll find you. Now, here's what you definitely don't want to do. 1. Don't panic. Where's your towel? Everybody got your towels? Do you know where your towel is? Chances are it's still not too late. It's still not the phage. Chances are. We've had dozens of false reports and alleged outbreaks that turned out to be just a nasty case of pigeon flu or an old implant gone haywire. Alright, cool. 2. Don't be an idiot. God. I wish more people followed that these days. In the last couple months, we've had dozens of incidents of violence aimed at suspected carriers. Guess what? It doesn't solve anything. Once the disease takes root, we're all in this together. Topical. Do not report it. I can't stress this enough. The cleaners are not your friends. they are not coming to help you. Base case scenario, they'll lock down the entire building and go through it with a fine-tooth comb, using the outbreak as an excuse to confiscate submersive materials. Oh, subversive, not submersive. That's not the same. Subversive materials and detain any undesirables. Worst case scenario, the ones they don't slaughter outright will end up as guinea pigs for Chiron R&D. If it comes to that, do yourself a favor and pack it in. Jump out a window, blow your brains out. Doesn't matter how, just just make it last. You won't thank me later, but you'll regret it otherwise. Jesus. You know the world's in a bad state of affairs when that's your options. He's like, oh look, the cleaners are here. Either kill yourself now and get it over with, or get ready for a lifetime of hell. Topical. Anyway. No mail. No documents. Oh yeah! With fire and sword. Spiders. Those bloody spiders again. Noise. Doink. Nice. Ah, there we go. Yay. What is this, Angband? Right? There we go. Oh. Apparently this guy was a fan. I want a table that hangs from the ceiling. That's dope as hell. But also possibly something that could malfunction very quickly, because all it takes is just it to be slightly off kilter, and then all your bottles and such are just gonna fly off, and it's a bad time. But also, I like how this is like the dude has a series of bench vices on here, and that's what he's using the whole thing up, and it's just like it's wires, it's computer wires that he's using to hold this thing up. Not quite the material I would have gone with, but if that's what you're able to afford, then have at, buddy. Hey man, whatever works. Yeah, hey, you know, he's making it work. Because, I mean, if you think about it, it's detachable. All it's just got to do is just, you know, take all this stuff off the table, take the undo the bench vices, and you know, you can put the table over there until he's ready to use it again. Bioscan and everything. Oh. Nah, don't look like it. Okay.
Fuck.
Oh. Oh. It says remove your implant. Oh. Human body, male, 77 kilograms, 174 centimeters tall, B- blood type, No life functions detected. I don't remember finding that the first time I played this. And I need more medicine as a result of that. Excuse me.
Synchrosine injected. Strain level decreased.
Well then. Excuse me, we're just gonna go. Yeah. Yeesh.
Janitor left the door open.
There they bio. Ooh, hello. Hell yeah.
Synchrosine refilled.
Hola, Captain! I am the captain now. Look at me. Look at me. I am the chef now. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. The military would be heavily augmented. The wall stands tall. Our brave boys and girls continue to defend us from eastern hordes. Hordes? Really? Come on, guys. A shot rang out in the dark. Michael, a young soldier next to me, immediately turns towards the wall. The intensity of his gaze sends chills down my spine. Without a second thought, he runs up to the wall, an imposing colossus of concrete and steel. He mounts it in a single leap, using his state-of-the-art leg augmentations, a little gift bestowed upon our troops by the Chiron R&D department. The scout aims his rifle into the inky blackness. His cybernetic eyes scour the horizon for any signs of the enemy. Stern and resolute, his comrade holds their breath. Nice. Where was I? Shit. His comrades hold their breath, waiting for him to say the word. What will it be this time? A soul scavenger, or a full-on assault from one of the numerous raiding parties that scour this unholy land? When he finally speaks, I cannot help but shudder from the sheer intensity of what is transpiring. All quiet on the Eastern Front, at least for now. 'Cause I'm BRB, Okay, see you. We'll miss you. Guarding the wall can be a daunting task, Michael confesses in the following morning, but it's also a privilege. Privilege? Privilege to be in the military. Okay, sure. The other soldiers gathered in the cantina nod their heads in approval. Michael introduces me to his squad member, one of which have their second or third tour of duty. Several firm handshakes later, the soldiers regale me with stories of their service, each one more breathtaking than the last. When I ask what drives them to such acts of heroism, Michael lowers his head and responds in a slightly embarrassed tone of voice. I don't think anyone here considers themselves a hero. I know I don't. The way we look at it, we're all part of something much greater than ourselves. Something that began with our fathers fighting in the Big One. Ah, yes, the Big One. Such an unassuming name for the greatest conflict of our times. One we all know as the Great Decimation. A name given not to belittle, but to simplify. A desperate attempt to make sense of this unprecedented tragedy, during which many of our nation's finest gave all there was to give in defense of our way of life, nay, our very existence, from the barbaric hordes of the East, and yet out of this cauldron of conflict, this baptism of fire, we have emerged victorious. And while the old world is engulfed in flame, and its ashes have built our in its ashes we have built our great republic. To all those heroes who gave their lives and health in the great decimation, we salute you. While the soldiers' dedication is undeniable, their service is made much more bearable due to the contributions from the Board of Defense and Chiron's top scientists. Michael is quick to agree. If it wasn't for the corporate government, some of us would not have made it this long. Take these babies, for example, he says while affectionately patting his glistening leg prosthetics. Without them, I would be a cripple, wasting away in some hospice, unable to serve my fellow citizens. Thanks to Chiron, I can fulfill my role in our great society. Spoken like a true patriot. And let us not forget that Chiron takes care of our brave men and women on and off the battlefield. Or the field of battle. I just kind of simplified it subconsciously. Our ongoing veteran rehabilitation initiative ensures that soldiers who are no longer able to serve can reintegrate into society, so they can lead a rich and fulfilling lives once their glory days are behind them. Oh, this is the tenant list.
Of course. 2 agents. Helena Novak, apartment 104, and Hannah Nader, apartment 106. Both on the same floor.
So it looks like I need to go to this first floor. A lot of skis in this. Keys and skis. Then the basement must be the really cheap apartments. Oh, yeah. Well, I know, as a matter of fact, I don't mind. I think I did this wrong. Get some net hack in, right? Money equals love. Wow. Savage. Maybe I'm going about that wrong? I want to say probably, but... Well, definitely at that point. Yeah, it's instant death. I can't double back on top of the thing I'm running away from. Oh, I see. Oh, no. The fire seems to work. Okay, I got it. Got it. There we go. Yeah, here we go. Dear Mr. Drakowski, while we all greatly appreciate your exemplary service and the sacrifices you have made for your country, the VRI policy enforces a strictly proactive stance on helping our brave veterans reintegrate into society. Regular coverage requires a deed of permanent B-class employment presented to our representative on an annual basis. Your current janitorial position simply does not qualify. Given these circumstances, we must sadly deny your claim and therefore forced to terminate your participation in the program effective immediately. As of today, the Veteran Pension Fund will no longer cover periodic maintenance of your cybernetic prosthetics. We wish you all the best. Veteran Rehabilitation Initiative. This is an automated message. Do not reply. So, you have to already, like, when you leave the military, from what this is saying, when you leave the military, you have to be in a B-class employment, which means you have to have a really nice paying job already for them to pay for your regular maintenance. Meaning, if you're not a manager somewhere, then they're just not going to take care of you. And they'll leave you to rot, just like everyone else. Nice. Classy. Because, you know, if you already have money, why should you spend it? Let other people do that. That's what the poor is for. Fucking assholes. Enough is enough. Alright, this has gone on long enough. Veteran or not, I don't give a crap anymore. One more message and I'll find you and beat the fucking junk out of you. My mother can no longer take this shit. She's sick of telling you over and over that her husband, my father, died 18 years ago. She's moved on. We all have. No one wants to live in the past to constantly relive a tragedy. So this is the last time Mike Jarowski is dead. He's been dead for a long time. Have someone type that into your busted ass head of yours. I don't care how you do it. Just fucking remember this time. Even if it's a toss up between this and remembering when to take a dump, because the next message you send her will earn you a broken fucking jaw. Consider this your last warning. Hold on. Mike Jaworski. Huh. Mike Jaworski. Is he on this list? No. Okay. Bogdan Jaworski? And this guy's Drakowski.
Needs to get out.
Hi.
You again? Not a good idea to sneak up on me, you know. Need to get out.
Tenant register.
I had to check the tenant register. Authorized personnel only. Well, I was in a hurry, and the door was open. Authorized personnel only. Police business. I know what I'm doing. I know what you are. Oh, yeah? Back during war, took one alive. Sent for one of you to get into his head.
Yup. It's the kind of dude we are.
You're
Not proud of
a
it.
big one.
Neither is
Is that
he.
why you got all this junk in you? Plasma sweep. Hit our convoy. Barreled through armor. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring back memories. Yes. Memories.
And they denied him regular maintenance, even though he clearly needs regular maintenance, because he wasn't being paid enough, so they wouldn't pay for him to have maintenance, which doesn't make any goddamn sense. Welcome to Veteran Affairs.
What can you tell me about the tenant in apartment 7? Tenant? Yeah, tenant. How long has he been living there? Yeah, maybe longer. Not good with time. You ever talk to him? Didn't get out much. None of them do. All right, Tin Man. Let me know if it comes back to you. Something triggered the lockdown. Trying to get it open. Rudy and I. You think it might be the nanophage? You had any recent outbreaks? No. Last one. Long time ago. Down by the river. All the implants. Bad. The implants. Can we lift the lockdown from the inside somehow? Or get a message out? No. Keep people in. Isolate, accommodate, alleviate. Yeah, we all know how that last one used to work. I take it Rudy's the robot. Multifunction service and maintenance. Drone. Don't lose it. What? Wanders off. Sometimes. Need to track manually. Right. I'm heading out. Can you give me full access to the building? Assistance. Unstable. Unlocked. What I could. Thanks. You better stay here. There might be some very nasty people out there. Nasty? Bad. Look, just stay safe. You know what? I never got your name. I'm Dan. Huh? Name? Janice. Like a Roman god. You know. gave you a hard time earlier. Good to meet you. Janus.
Nice. Copyright 2077 Chiron Incorporated. Yep. Though seems a bit redundant due to Chiron Incorporated .inc, because that means incorporated. So it seems like they're just repeating themselves at this point. Okay, so I need to get upstairs is what I need to do. Where's that map? There's one. Okay, see door on the left just before the stairs. Just before the double doors right here, so right here. Perfect. Nothing wrong here. Everything's fine. Ooh. Oh, that goes to the basement floor. Yeah, I'm not fucking with that yet. Caesar Nokna? Curfew applies to everyone. Just screens and servers and all sorts of stuff just lying around everywhere. I got an eye in it for reasons I don't understand. 1.5 and 1.10. The fuck? The hell is that thing doing in there? Operating system outdated, model no longer supported. Ah, there's your problem. I wonder, what if I go downstairs and tell Janus about him? Hey, I found him over in apartment. What was it, 110? Yeah, 110. Janus. Hey, bud. Hello. Hello. Whoa. Synthetic respiratory tract. Oh no. Ether Series 2 DEM Chiron Incorporated. Warning, nanite instability detected. Synthetic spine. Lubricant leak detected. Cerebral prosthesis. He lost half his brain. Maintenance period expired. Exposed wiring, risk of electrocution. Structural integrity compromised. Oh my god. Buddy. You got it bad. Human life form. B+, 179 centimeters. 108 kilograms. Can I not talk to you anymore or something? I guess not. It's unfortunate, but okay. Nah. Kinda looks like my setup. Okay, well, I guess I can't tell him of the thing that I wanted to tell him about, but... Oh well. Okay. Huh. Neat. Alright, apparently I need to take meds.
Synchrosine injected. Strain level decreased.
Okay.
Dan Lazarski, KPD. Routine questioning.
Daddy, who is it? Can he make the door open? When can we go out, Daddy?
Shh. Go to your room, kids. Go play Runaway Galaxy. Let me talk to the man. Hello, officer. I'm Thaddeus Karski, head of the family. How can I help you?
Okay. I guess it's just a me thing, but I get really weirded out when someone introduces themselves as, I'm head of the family. Because that usually means that position holds a little bit more importance than it ever should to that person. Which usually means that there could be some kind of abuse going on, or some kind of abuse of power at bare minimum. And yep. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave that there. That stuff weirds me out.
Everything all right in there? Did the lockdown spook the kids?
Oh, no, we're fine. I do appreciate your concern, though.
You sound very calm. You're not worried about a potential outbreak?
Oh, that doesn't concern us, officer. Of course, I hope that's not the case, for the sake of the other tenants.
What do you mean, it doesn't concern you?
We're all clean of corruption. My wife, myself, and the little ones.
Clean... Oh. You're immaculates.
Children of the Immaculate Birth, yes. You've heard of us. All good things, I hope.
No. No, not really.
Depends on who you're talking to. The consensus seems to be crazy, but harmless.
I see. And what is your own impression so far?
Well, you're probably the least crazy person I've met today.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. I think.
And this is also something that you would 100% come across in this kind of scenario, is that like everybody has augmentations, but there's going to be those people that treat it almost like a religion for them not to be augmented. They're going to be purists, and they're going to come up with some kind of weird name like the Immaculates or Children of the Immaculate Birth. And they're gonna be weird and try to lord it over people and some shit. Like it's some kind of fucking badge of honor or something.
Well, I'd have to say, no mods of any kind. That's quite a statement these days.
Is it really? Is having a neural connection to the web worth renouncing your humanity? Is a body held together with screws and wires really worth a corrupted soul?
Some would say there are benefits.
Certainly. I know our lives will be shorter and less comfortable. But it's a price we're willing to pay for experiencing the purity of our God-given bodies.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not a big fan of implants, but I couldn't do what I do without them.
Yes, you carry them within you.
It wasn't really a choice, you know?
Oh, but clearly it was. The world would be a better place if more people realized that.
Yeah, you're not in the... You don't have a government body that would actually allow that to be a option. Especially considering the fact that anyone who joins the military is going to be modeled the hell up. So, no, it's not really a choice. Especially considering that in these kind of scenarios, joining the military is kind of one of the only ways to actually get a paycheck. A reliable one. At least until they are done with you and you've retired. As we've already experienced with Jonas. Get off your high horse.
You're not gonna get preachy on me, are you now?
I apologize, officer. That certainly wasn't my intent.
Good, because as long as you remember I'm an officer.
Not many jobs left that don't require some basic augmentation.
We're a close-knit community, officer. We help each other out, as one should.
Right.
Listen, have you seen anything questionable going on around here?
Apart from the usual, you mean?
The usual?
Well, you know, this place isn't exactly a beacon of morality. Still, we mustn't judge.
Except you do, and you've made it clear that you do.
Alright, if you say so, Mr. Karski.
Godspeed, Officer Lazarski.
That's the kind of guy that would have a white picket fence and then be damn sure that the entire community was white too. You know, for purity. The hell? Did a pipe just break? Is that an electric fuse box that is malfunctioning over a bathtub? Oh, lordy. Is that your Discord blowing up? It certainly feels that way. Never mind, that's probably God, that really whites everything out. Oh. I appear to be trapped in here now. Huh. Okay, that's super weird. Why would it lock me in there and then unlock the door? This thing's playing a bigger part than it did last time I was here. I'm not sure I approve. I mean, I kind of do, but just... It makes me have questions. Okay, so 108 doesn't even have a door ringer. Oh, hey. The nanophage and I. Oh dear. Oh, this is great. It's really trippy having to walk through walls of text. This kind of stuff's like crazy disorienting.
Hello? Anyone in there?
Yes?
There we go.
I'm with the KPD. Need to ask you some questions.
Oh, and who's your friend?
Friend? It's just me, ma'am.
Oh, I have to go now.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Miss Nader? I'm with the KPD. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Mrs.
Excuse me?
Mrs. Nader.
All right. Mrs. Nader.
What do you want?
Have you made any calls in the last hour?
No, I have not.
Could you check your compass for connections? Somebody may have used it as a proxy.
I don't have a compass.
The marks on her face make it look like the symptoms of the nanophage that I've been seeing.
Ma'am, is everything all right in there? Are you in some kind of danger?
You tell me, officer. I heard the alarms go off. Are the cleaners on their way? Are any of us safe?
The lockdown seems to be a malfunction. I don't think we're looking at an outbreak here.
Well, I'm sure the other tenants will be glad to hear that.
But not you?
No, officer. Not me.
No compass. I thought pretty much everyone had one at this point.
Well, you thought wrong. I don't have any implants of any kind.
If you don't mind my asking, do you live alone?
Yes, I do mind, and yes, I live alone.
No spouse or daughter?
Didn't you hear me? I said it was just me.
Then why did you insist on being called Mrs.?
I'm a widow. My wife died many years ago, in the plague.
Ah. Sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that. Is that why you don't have any implants?
Yes. Want to see the scar tissue on my face and neck? It's quite an embroidery. The little monsters really outdid themselves. Or do I have to show you what's left of my arm? Would that satisfy your curiosity?
Mrs. Nader, I'm just doing my job.
Yes, I've heard that one before. When the cleaners took my Laura away, one of them turned to me and said precisely that. I never saw her again. Not even the body. It's like she never existed.
I see. I'm like versus the other guy where I told him to get off his high horse, where he's just, you know, calling people impure for having implants. She has a point. Like she has had to deal with the monstrosities of this particular kind of government, if you'd even call it that. She's had to deal with the hit squad, so I'm gonna say that this is different. I'll get off your high horse.
I'm not like that.
No? Oh, so you don't work for the corporation? The very same people who took everything I ever had?
Just because they pay me doesn't mean they own me.
Well, isn't that a pretty thought? You best get on with your duties, officer. I'm sure you have your hands full.
So long, Mrs. Nader. Helena Novak it is.
And there we go. That's rough.
KPD? Anyone in there? you repeat that?
The cop's button. What do you want?
Ah.
You noticed there's been a lockdown?
Lockdown? You got fucking... The fucking thing.
I didn't quite catch that. Oh, God damn it. Fine. Just stay in your apartment.
Yeah, it's nuts trying to carry that on, carry on that conversation because he didn't want to do it either. That and faulty equipment. Nope. A nice little catwalk here. Is there a door anywhere over here, or am I just kind of walking? The window. Okay, that's where I came from, so I guess it's over here.
Hey! You! I can hear you out there! Help me, please!
Oh, hey.
What's wrong, sir?
Oh, I heard this awful noise. What's going on?
There's been a lockdown.
A lockdown? No. Oh, God, please, not today.
Well, what's so special about today?
I was scheduled to undergo a medical procedure. It's a private matter. I'd rather not talk about it.
Suit yourself. Are you okay? Sounds like you're in pain.
Oh, it's fine. I got a condition. I'm waiting to have it fixed.
Anything I can do?
Sure, if you're an expert in corrective surgery.
Sir, I'm wondering if you've seen anything suspicious lately.
I haven't seen anything in over 40 years.
Ah, that's your condition.
I really don't feel comfortable talking about it.
Fine, I won't waste your time then.
Wait, I did hear something. Quiet footsteps, deliberate, heavy breathing, angry, not hiding, hunting.
Anything else?
The smell, it seemed oddly familiar. Reminded me of my childhood.
Your childhood?
Yes, my family lived outside the city with all manner of creatures. When it would rain, the smell would be similar.
Smells like wet beast. And if there's, I've learned this from many sources at this point, is if there's anything you can trust, it's a blind man's hearing. Because the body always compensates for a lack of a sense. So if you go blind, your hearing becomes almost inhumanly accurate, and you can hear stuff from a long ways away, or you could really hear things that are normally super quiet. So yeah, like that's how the brain compensates for one lack of an input. and also their sense of touch is really sensitive. That's how they're able to like that. That's why Braille is also a method of of them still being able to read things, because they can feel the letters, and their sense of touch is also a little bit stronger than normal. So it's dope, actually. I mean, it's terrible that they lost their sight, but it has its pluses and minuses at that point. Because you know what a blind person's never gonna do? Judge you from the way you look. as as bad as that sounds, it's true, because they can't, and they end up judging you for who you are and how you act and what you say, versus just like a 2-second impression just from the way you're dressed and what color your hair is. So it's in some ways it's pretty damn nice. In other ways, it's goddamn awful, because it makes getting around a lot harder. Oh, I didn't realize it could be scanning these.
KPD, I'd like to have a word.
It's about time you showed up. What the hell is going on? Why are we under lockdown?
Most likely a malfunction. I'm still looking.
Almost sounds like the exact same voice actor.
You ain't looking in the right places. Because I don't know nothing.
Noticed anything suspicious or unusual? Other than the lockdown, I mean.
Well, the couple from 104 were making an awful lot of noise a while back. More than usual, I mean. The girl ran off, and then it got quiet.
Did you see where she ran off to?
I ain't one to snoop. But, judging by the footsteps, I'd say she ran down to the courtyard.
Anything else you can tell me about them?
What? The couple? Don't know them that well. The girl seems nice enough. Not sure about the guy, though.
What about the girl?
Oh, she's a trooper. Works double shifts at Chiron to support that ex-con asshole of a husband.
Any idea what she might be doing for them?
Can't be too important, or she wouldn't be living in this shithole. Explains the look on her face, though.
What do you mean by that?
Worn out, fidgety, jumping at shadows. Working for the corporation has that effect, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
What can you tell me about the guy?
Amir? I think he's called. He looks tough, but he's got the yellow eye, you know? Twitches like a junkie. Probably sells the shit, too.
How do you know that?
If he's sold, they'd probably have more money.
I see him sneak around during the night, carrying packages and stuff. I doubt he's the goddamn postman.
Does this kind of stuff happen often? You ever see a husband get violent?
Nah, he ain't a wife beater or anything like that. He's just messed up. And again, ain't we all?
He's got a point.
Anything else out of the ordinary? Anything at all?
Well, other than some asshole bringing animals into the building, I'd say that's pretty much it.
Animals?
Yeah, I could swear I heard something growling in the hallway earlier. I'd inform the janitor, but he'd lose the plot midway through the talk anyway.
Thanks. You've been very helpful.
That's new.
Jeez. Okay. So looking at 104 over here, which is the apartment we need to go to. Hey, convenient.
Anyone here? clearance, but still valid.
She is a junior programmer, clearance level F, Chiron Corp. Interesting. Helena Nowak. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Well then.
Jesus. Don't be afraid. I'm here to help. What happened here? Listen to me. The building's on lockdown. There's no way I can help you now. But I can get whoever's responsible for this if you help me find him.
His throat's jacked, he can't say anything.
Don't try to talk. There's another way.
Press E to activate electromagnetic vision. Hey, look at that, he's got a chip in his head. Citizen ID, series of numbers. Citizen Class C. Date of birth, 2052, May 19th. Gender A1, occupation no. Criminal record, assault, robbery, drug possession, sentence served. Status critical.
Subject approved. Commencing neural interrogation.
This man is dying. But we're jacking it anyway. Welcome to the mind of a dying man. Let's see what we can find out.
Hey, baby. I'm home.
Huh.
Stosowana w medycynie w celu zmniejszenia skutków mięśni gładkich przewodu pokarmowego, dróg żółciowych, wodu moczowego, przy wymianach po narkozie, zaparciach spastycznych, skurczach podźwiernika, różności jajowowych, diagnostyce radiologicznej.
Amir, is that you?
Okay. That wasn't like that. Or... Yep, not weird at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Nope, this is totally normal. Whoop! Split second dance party. This game seems kind of buggy. Right. Crack open a cold one? Is there no cold one? There's no cold one. I feel lied to. It's too dark in there. I can't do anything with it. Jeez, man. The birds are crap at knocking. Yeah, I don't think knocking's their primary function there, bro.
Thanks, kid. This should get me through the week.
209. Good to know.
Podczas procesu suszenia rośliny następuje częściowa lekcemizacja hiosczu i aminy. Suszony surowiec zawiera zmienne ilości antropiny. Halucynogenne i trujące działanie
Just leave you to
surowca
that.
jest
I'll see you later. Jeez, so many wires. This place is a freaking fire hazard. Also, just so you know, I can't go into scan mode at all while I'm in this. When I'm jacked into somebody's head, I can't scan.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, 100, huh? Okay. Okay, so that's something I'm kind of noticing is a common trait is that you'll see these like dimples, like just almost scaling the skin as a sign of the phage. Sorry, totally just like headbutted the mic there. Let's see what we got. Okay, so I can kind of read this. It says Simon Baranski. He's an augmentation dealer. Cause of death was classified. It was a phage. Let's be honest. It's the phage, which they consider classified. Notes: faulty neural implant, risk of electrocution. Age of death was 111. That can't be right. Oh, date of birth was 1936. Damn. Okay. I think maybe what it was is that like I think maybe this game was I almost want to say kickstarted. uh, the people that are in these cards, because I found 2 of them so far. In fact, do I have? Oh, duh! I'm in somebody's head. I can't do that. Pretty sure there's a method of looking at those as collectibles, is what it is. I don't think it leads to like some kind of secret ending or anything, but no, it's still there. I do need to go in here.
Mechanizm ich działania polega na blokowaniu niektórych receptorów układu.
Note how the voices stopped as soon as I closed the door.
Czulnego. Silnie toksyczne działanie dotyczy zwłaszcza środka oddechowego. Depresyjnie działa na obwodowy układ nerwowy, wywoływać senność i amnezję. Średnia śmiertelna data zawartej w roślinie.
Okay. Can't go back out that way. So...
Pochodna. Butyloprona hiacyny. Stosowana w medycynie w celu zmniejszenia skutków
Maybe there's something over here I'm missing? I don't think so. The door doesn't have any knobs or anything on it. Welcome to Tandos Plays Old Horror Games that we played before, and then totally gets lost because he can't remember where the hell he's supposed to go. Woo!
What the fuck, man? I told you not to show up during the day.
Okay. Ah, okay. I needed to talk to that door. That was apartment 112. Just rub your face on everything, adventure game rules. Yep, that's pretty much what just happened. Like, if I'm able to interact with it, go ahead and interact with it. Even if you have already. Hello. Unholy Wolfman. And evil as old as hell. Lovely. Jeez.
You'll rot in here.
Jeez. But okay. Who's behind me? Ooh. Aw. I mean, okay. Nope. Alright, fine. Huh. Yeah, that's it. Run towards the monster. Oh, hello. Door next to all the computers. Oh. Okay.
This fucking slop again.
Chain to the table.
It's called soup. Now dig in, it's not getting any better.
I'm not me anymore. It doesn't appear. Hunting dogs, anyone? Ow.
Move it along.
Pick up that can, citizen. Yeah, right? Some serious Half-Life 2 vibes. I imagine everyone there does, bud. Eh.
Let me out! 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 Let me out!
Does that look familiar to anybody?
Let me
reminds me of my childhood. Why? Oh. As long as it's of such happy times. You need more than that, buddy.
Give it to me. Now. Fuck yes. Finally.
Amir, do you remember the night we met?
It's hard to forget.
Jesus.
I've always wondered, were you scared? Of me, I mean.
No, I could see right through you. I saw that underneath all your muscles and tattoos, you were like a big wounded animal. Lost. Alone.
Hey, at least you knew what you were getting into.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Well, okay. This game is trippy art. This game works on dream logic, mixed with horrifying glitches. Jack.
In sickness and in health, forsaking all others.
To have and to hold from this day forward, until death do us part.
Any regrets?
None.
Alright, fine. I didn't want to be in there anyway. That's lovely. No! No! Fine. Okay. Hello, Magical TV. What adventures are we going on today?
You have to try. Do it for me. For us. You're strong enough to beat this thing.
Bright. Oh god, Bright. Okay, so these are all cans and bottles, it looks like, and brushes.
Wake up! Something's wrong with me. I can't. Get help!
Oh, lovely.
Get out of here! Run! Get help!
Warning. Stabilization imminent. Administer medication. Neural interrogation aborted. Subject expired during questioning. Emergency extraction procedure successful.
Oof.
Synchrosine injected. Strain level decreased.
Did it though?
Synchrosine injected. Strain level decreased.
Okay, that's better. Okay, so, he's super dead.
A wedding tattoo on his left hand. This could help me find the woman I'm looking for.
Composition Paradigm Inc. Oh, Permadie. Paradigm. Jesus, that's an entirely different spelling. Permadie Inc. Warning, pattern and placement indicate nuptial significance. Not sure I left a warning so much as a note, but okay. Blood, Homo sapien, D-, traces of controlled substance, 45F detected. That was the feed from the, that we found in the fridge. Hey, look at that, a medical grade inhaler. Panacea 115, manufacturer Charon. Warning, chemical trace detected, controlled substance 45F. Okay, so this is how he did it. He put a dose on the front of the mask and then he put the mask on and breathed. Okay. I need to... There we go. Lacerated wound. Those are intestines, sir. Extensive intestinal damage, life-threatening severity, no match found for a weapon. What about your head? What you got?
Lousy ink. Probably got him in prison.
Ink pattern. Composition, ethanol, soot, and water. Pattern indicates gang affiliation. Oh. Need that, thank you.
Synchrosine refilled.
Controlled substance 31A. It's an illegal sedative.
More feed. Some of the counter painkillers. The numbers on them might lead me to Amir's clients.
It's what? 203? 209. Okay. Sorry, it blurs really heavy on my screen, so it's really hard to read sometimes. What you got, pacemaker?
The only thing that was keeping him alive.
Oh, close enough. Artificial heart valve. So yeah, overclocking detected. Oh jeez.
Voice box implant. Not uncommon among long-time feed addicts.
That's rough, buddy. Warranty expired. No wonder you couldn't talk. Oh, what's that other thing? Come on. Come on, I don't want your fucking ink pattern. There we go. Okay, that's his head chip. That's what that is. Holographic frame. Aw.
Well, well. You must be Helen. What else are we hiding in here?
Okay, no.
A credit chip. Handy for storing off the grid currency.
Bottom one first. Okay, I'm not sure what those are. Oh, are those cans of some kind? Looks like it is. Huh. Maybe paint or something. Ah. That's the tattoo artist, and it's the tattoo artist that's just outside. Okay. Not seeing a whole lot in here. Even with the brightness turned up. You know, aside from this horrifyingly mutilated dude and this waterbed of blood. Why was this even, like, was this like some kind of couch situation? Like, what was this?
Leaving the crime scene. Pursuing a lead. The victim's wife could still be in the building. Maybe the neighbors know something.
Well, we've established that one of them thought that she was going to the courtyard. So, there's that at least. But also while we were in that dude's head, there were several apartment numbers. One of which I remember distinctly to be 209, which means we need to go upstairs. Where's the stairs at? Yo, where the stairs? Where the stairs? Where the stairs at? Sir, do not throw bottles at me. I would appreciate that, thank you. Alright, what am I looking at? Not that way. Okay, so through this door, take a left. Okay. Come on, game. Not this one. A loyal android force protecting us and you. That's not strange at all. What's up, nerd?
KPD, I need to ask you some questions.
What's your name, boy? I like to know who I'm speaking to.
Daniel Lazarski.
John Bukowski. Good to meet you, Daniel Lazarski.
Same here.
Tell me, Daniel, that rumbling I heard, was that all locked down?
Yeah, it was.
Good guess.
We're trying to rule out the phage. Doesn't seem to bother you. Hey, are we having fun or what?
Do I know you?
I know you from somewhere. The name rings a bell.
Lots of people used to know me. Back when I was in the ring.
Hang on. You're the champ. Bulldozer Bukowski.
What's left of him. I used to be able to crush a man's skull with my bare hands. Now I can't even wipe my own ass.
What's wrong? What happened to your ass?
Time happened.
Hell of a way to put it.
The corporation happened. My retirement happened.
Don't choke on me yet, champ. Tell me what happened.
Oh, and after my contract ended, I had a hot date with the repo man.
They stripped you down?
That would have been illegal. They gave me an option. Could have kept my mods. It was only gonna cost me $2 million a year.
Jesus.
I get it. Back to bare basics. Must be tough to go on like this.
Yeah, but I can't just give up. Not in my DNA.
I suppose the drugs helped you out a little?
Hey, I ain't no fucking junkie. You got that?
You know what I got? You get your painkillers from Amir.
Who?
Come on, I found a big stash with your name on it. No need to who me.
What the hell? Yeah, he brings me stuff sometimes.
Well, that's too bad because he's dead now. I gotta go.
Whoa. Hey, hold on, Lazarski. What did you say?
I said I gotta go.
No.
It's one way to get info out of somebody.
You said the kid's dead. Damn. There goes my discount. Any idea who did him in?
I was hoping you could tell me.
Nah, ain't got a clue.
All right, champ. Hang in there.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Thanks, bud. What a friendly man. Okay, well. That was one of them. Unlicensed modification detected. Yeah, welcome to this building. God, so there was another dude in the basement. It was a 000. Let's go check that out. Let's go to the stairs here. Okay, here we go. When they go down, don't they? God. What a hellhole. Sir, I do not appreciate your breathing on people. Sir? There's all one. What a friendly place. Okay, this is back to ground floor. Oh. Huh? Huh. Okay, so let me try going out here. Wow, these pages don't give a shit. Oh, another weird here. Why would you ever assume such things? Oh, okay, so he was holding artificial eyes earlier. Now he has them in there along with a series of other augments. Oh boy. What you got? Cash register. Model, no match found. Manufacturer, no match found. Unregistered pre-war components detected. Oh no. Not pre-war. Since there's a lot of stuff here. Personal computer. Chiron Incorporated, because that's literally the only thing that exists anymore. DVR. Basic audio recording device. Okay. Well, first things first. Okay, that's a dope ass screen. Just a stand that just projects it straight up. That's cool as hell. The Forgotten Gallery, a collection of early 21st century body art. Oh, Baba Yaga. Nice. Very nice. Okay, alright. Some nice art here. Cyberwolf. Oh, here's what it is. This one would take freaking forever to do. Because you gotta get all the diamonds right for everything to line up, and it's going around the arm. Jesus. It's a lot of right angles to get right. Not even right angles. A lot of, like, tight, sharp angles to get right. That's kind of cool. I like that. 3D fish. Let's see. Sick tats, bro. Sick tats. Oh, hey man. I saw some of your work that you done on my friend Dave, and I gotta tell you, that's some seriously wicked ink. I gotta get in on some of that. I was thinking of going with the original design, maybe a skull with flames around it. But get this, the flames are actually like animated and forming like a spider's web on my elbow. I know, pretty out there, but with your talent and my input, ain't no thing. Oh my god. I feel for every artist that ever does commissions whenever I read stuff like this. Because I know inevitably this is the kind of stuff they have to deal with sometimes. If not most of the time. So like, drop me a line or whatever. You can squeeze me in whenever you can squeeze me in. I'm good for the money too. I mean, I'm a bit short on cash, but like, but you take nutrient stamps, right? Again, love your work, man. Dope ass ink. So basically, he wants a tap for food because he doesn't have money. Jeez. Special offer. Hello. I hope I got the right address. If this is not, in fact, the Jacked Ink Tattoo Parlor, please disregard this message. But if you are who I think you are, I was told by one of your former clients about your special line of tattoos, the high-end kind, if you catch my drift. My son would like very much to get one of those. In fact, he needs to get one immediately. I know it's expensive, but I'm sure we can come to an arrangement. Please contact me as soon as you read this. Meaning, he gave in to his kid. He has a lot of money, and it's just like, he just wants to get his kid to shut up. Alright, reply payment. I know you told me not to contact you again, and I have deleted all your message history, just like you asked. I only wanted to thank you once again for the work you've done on my wife. The tattoo turned out to be a thing of beauty. She literally cannot imagine life without it. You're a real lifesaver. Rest assured, I have the rest of the money delivered by the end of the week. Alright, cool. I mean, this dude's getting paid for it. Huh. That looks familiar. So, this is what? Oh, okay. I thought that was a date for a second. That had to be really hard to do. Like, holy crap. I actually really do like the concept of, like, animated tattoos and stuff like that. Okay, that was a mirror again. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. It's out for some flaming spider boys. Now the question is how to go about doing it. Shit. Yeah, I fucked this up already. Alright, hold on. Let's see what I gotta do. At least I like to think I need to see what I need to do. I apparently don't. Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. First off, let's go ahead and get these. No, but then they give me right there. Okay. Try again. Okay, that was probably a huge waste. Just kind of charged in there, not thinking about it. Nah, that's not right. I need to grab that one up top first, is what I need to do. No, because if I go down, then the spider's going to be behind me, and that one's going to come forward and block that path. Yeah. Shit, I fucked myself there. I'm gonna do this, damn it. It's gonna happen. Dead. Grab. There we go. Got it. There we go.
Midway upon the journey of our life, I found myself within a forest dark, for the straightforward pathway had been lost. It is the 7th day of my forcefully imposed penance, and I can already attest without any doubt that this place is in fact hell. These people are dead.
Yes.
Dead to the world.
Synchrosine injected. Strain level decreased.
Found her.
My timing is really off today. Poor Hannah. Lazarski, 656210. We have a third victim. Time of death, about an hour ago. Starting forensic analysis.
Alright, survey says. Yep, still blood.
Victim's blood is mixed with ink. Elevated hormone levels. Oh, fuck. Don't tell me. Multiple puncture wounds, a few inches deep.
Weapon was a needle. Hollow injector. I gotta lie, that looks pretty cool. Looks like it would hurt. It looks pretty cool.
The Vic is one Helena Novak, wife of the previous victim, Amir Novak.
Yep. Mild coagulation. Oh, hello. Not that. Okay, so I don't know it yet. That's pretty. It's like a lotus.
Consider the seed from which you sprang. You were not made to live like brutes, but to pursue virtue and knowledge. We are all, as humans, prone to justify our behavior. To not admit our wrongdoings and insist that we are in the right. I'm sure the simpletons investigating my so-called...
The size and shape of the needle are consistent with the puncture wound.
Oh, nice.
The killer used the tattoo machine as a murder weapon.
Oh, that's just rough, man. I mean, it is just a giant needle, really. After all things said and done, that's what a tattoo gun is. Ah, yes, need more.
Synchrosine selected.
Nope.
The neural implants untouched. The trail goes cold. What the fuck did you think you'd find here?
What kind of watch is that?
We got a match. So you called to that man in Adam's apartment.
I see. I think. Hold on just a second. Let me see something. Yeah, we've been going for like 3 hours on this. That's fine. So, I'm going to leave it at this part. Because her chapter is really fucking long. But, this has been a delightful but unnerving step into a dystopian future that everything that we are hopes doesn't happen. Or at least doesn't get quite as bad as this. And this is Observer. They've come out with a remake for this. It's on pre-order right now, and if you had Observer already, at least on the Epic Game Store, which you should, because they were just handing it out at one point, like you just had to claim it. They give you like an 80% discount for already having it, and I'm not sure, but they might do that on Steam. I doubt it, but you never know. I haven't really looked at my Steam in a while. Well, that's not true. I looked at it like last week, but it's been a week since then. Yeah, so I'm gonna figure out what game I'm gonna play next week, and that'll be the seeing as it'll be the last Sunday of the month. That'll be the last Vgknights Echoes from the Past stream, or Echoing Screams from the Past. And then, if we can manage it, I would really, really, really like to get a more midday stream of God, what was it? Paraphobia? That ghost game that we were talking about earlier. The one with the spooky and the ghost hunting and the murder by ghost that happens. I would like to do a stream of that relatively midday, because I work that night. Phasmophobia. Thank you. You know what I'm talking about then. Yeah, if possible, I would like to do a Phasmophobia stream for Halloween. And I think that would be delightful. Phasmataz. Like, that's what you're gonna be into, like, just running around, just yelling at the ghost the entire time. You're like, are you a jazz ghost? Do you play the trumpet? Was your stage name Phasmataz? Give me the old Fazzle Tazzle. Yeah, pretty much. So that is very much something I would like, if possible, to do on Halloween day itself. Like, earlier midday, I'm talking like maybe like 2 p.m. my time, Central. That's only if possible. I know people have to work. I have to work that night, but that's not till like, I don't have to leave until like 8. I had to get ready at about 7. But yeah. If we could do that kind of stream on Halloween, that way we could have a spooky game on the day of Halloween. There will be people at my house doing things on Halloween. Okay, so that would indeed make it a bit difficult then. Alright, so possibly in a weird way. Oh dear. Or what, are people gonna be holding hands or something? I mean, then like bobbing for apples or something? I don't know. I mean, you have a pool, so they could bob for apples, but like you might push a few people in. Yeah. So, at the very least, if I can, I see John's gonna be busy. Gregorian chants and ritual sacrifice. You know, like you do. Turn the pool into jelly. Throw some people in there after you stab them a couple times. Some of the Kool-Aid Man. I get it. It's cool. Look, I'm just happy you're actually going to be doing something for Halloween, because I have to work that day, and it sucks that I'm not really going to be able to, like, wear a costume or nothing. Because I miss wearing costumes. I guess that's part of the reason why I like really want to get into blacksmithing, because I eventually want to work on doing armor smithing, and god damn it do I want to make some like really dope armor. Gauntlets are like the main thing I want to do, because like I really love gloves and such like that. I think they just look cool, and just wearing a fucking gauntlet while I'm doing my blacksmithing, one, is good hand protection, and two, it'd be fun. It'd be fun. Why the fuck not? I think it'd be fun. You can wear a costume, just wear your name tag on top. Go sexy Paul Blart. No. Dude, people were calling me Paul Blart without me having to wear a name tag. Actually, no, I still had to wear a name tag as a part of the uniform, but still. People would call me Paul Blart unironically. And then take pictures without consent and then laugh about it. I had to deal with some shit. But, yeah, it's... I want to make a brigandine eventually, if I can. Like, that's like one of the big things I want to do is make a brigandine. Because, one, they look comfortable. Two, they just look fucking cool, man. Yeah, but sexy Paul Blart. I mean, I appreciate the compliment. That I would be able to pull off a quote-unquote sexy Paul Blart. I just had to... I'm like the carb-free Paul Blart. Oh no, that's right. He was hypoglycemic. He had to have sugar every now and then, otherwise his sugar would get too low. You're like, no. I mean, it's gonna take a lot of work. I'm like, look, dude, it's already gonna take a lot of work just for me to lose weight in general. But having the proper diet's gonna help a lot. And starting up this whole blacksmithing thing is my idea of an exercise regimen that doesn't involve me having to go to a gym and be bored for a while. Because I mean, picking up heavy things and putting them back down is not entertaining to me, nor is it like I have trouble getting into it because I go around and it feels like a chore. At least with blacksmithing, I'm doing things that I want to do that is still involve me having to get up and move around and lift heavy shit. So still, but like just wear his costume, but like cut like the dude from Reno 911. Oh, nobody wants to see my white ass thighs, dude. No one should see that. No one should see that. Like, all the shorts I wear go down to my knees, okay? Like, there's... Those things don't see the light of day, ever. And there's a reason. There is a reason, sir. It's not about what they want. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's about what they deserve. Oh man. You know what? How about this, John? If I ever do, and this is documented now, we're putting this up on YouTube, damn it, it's happening. If I ever do manage to lose enough weight to where I would be comfortable doing that, I will wear those kinds of hot pants that you're talking about, and I will do a quote-unquote sexy Paul Blart for Halloween one year, if I can manage to lose the weight. There, legally binding, it's here, like, it's on you. We're totally taking these echoes from the past and then throwing them up on YouTube, because they should totally be there, and, yeah. Damn it. The pact is made. Oh, here we go. When I completed springboard diving. Oh. competed, not completed, when I completed springboard diving. I did all the springboard diving. No. When I competed springboard diving for a few years, me and a friend would practice and compete all summer with bathing suits that came down to our knees. Then for the county championship last meet of the summer, we would wear Speedos to show off our blindingly wide eyes. Oh Lord! I mean, yeah, that would do it. Springboard 100% Speedo run. Springboard any percent run. Oh no. But I'm gonna hop on Final Fantasy 14 after this, and I'm gonna I got minor to 50, by the way. It was my first gathering class to get to 50, and the others are in the 40s. And fishing is the lowest one right now, but that's because, like, with the more recent fishing quests, they're having me fish off, like, cliffs and shit, and sometimes getting the exact one they're referring to is a little difficult. But come back to the WoW side, you know you'll want to. I already have a subscription, I just haven't, like, I started a new Death Knight as a Volpera, and I was gonna level that with Jeremy in April. So we decided that if when we really get into it and the pre-patch is out, which I believe it's out now, we would sit down and we would level those characters together, and we would also go and do, like, all the new cosmetic changes and shit. Also, leveling is way faster than before. Yeah, I bet. Jeez, I bet. Gracious. Currently dealing with GNBs with starting 60 gear, trying to wall to wall. Oh no. Wall to wall pull level 67 dungeon. Oh no. What the hell's a GNB? Was it a great sword and board? Gunblade. Oh, okay. Got it. Thank you. Sorry. I don't see the acronym for Gunblade very often. I'm sorry. Actually, Gunblade does sound like fun. Like, and I know it's another tanking class, and, like, I need to level my current tanking class because it's only, like, level 44. Whereas, like, I'm over here, like, oh yeah, my black mage is getting levels for an expansion that it hasn't even gotten to yet, and fucking like, now I'm also just, like, wanting to go run dungeons because I want to run dungeons, and I have all these quests to run these hard mode dungeons now, and I just want to go do them. Just got to get the 60 main story quest. Yeah, I know. I need to work on that. I do. Oh, and I have been selling stuff, like all those excess materials that I've just had. I've started selling those on the market, and so I have a room in the free company house now, and I have started to decorate it. Like, I even went so far as to go get my own summoning bell and put it in there. And now I see why Crystal has spent so much time decorating the house, because it's fun. And now I'm like, I need all the money so I can get the nice things. And I'm like, oh no, no, this is terrible. Oh no. What have I done to myself? Oh lordy. Anyway, I'm gonna get off this, and thank you all so much for watching. I will be doing another one of these next week. My boss asked me if I could do some overtime next Sunday, to which I was like, I'll do it Monday, not Sunday, so I have to work tomorrow. So, one day off week. Woo! Sleep when you're dead. Hashtag no days off. Yeah, I made it a point not to take the Sunday because I wanted to do the stream. And also, I'm not about to sacrifice 2 days off in that short a period of time. I'm not doing that. 1 day off work weeks are fucking trash. Anyway, yeah, so I've made sure I will be able to do that stream next week, and I will figure out exactly what game I'm gonna do for that before then. Might get with John on that depending on what his availability is, and yeah, I'm not gonna do another Five Nights because I think the first one was enough. God, we played enough horror games over the years, and like there's got to be another better one. But I mean, Five Nights did. Like it was a good portion of some of the ones that we played because we did play all of them, and I do mean all of them, except for the VR. Did not play the VR one. Not for lack of trying. I just don't have VR. I'd love to have VR. I'd love to have room for VR. Though technically, with some of it, I could just sit in my chair, like right here, and do VR. But I don't know. Like I would really have to figure out how to like get it where y'all can see it, and it doesn't get you sick. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So I'm gonna get that figured out, and that'll be the last one of the Echoing Screams of the Past. And then on the on Halloween itself, I will have the updated icon on the stream, and yeah, that'll be the start of a new chapter for the Vgknights turning into Emerald Company Gaming. And I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, well, thank you everybody. Have yourselves a marvelous evening. Tell your friends. And have a good night. Night Vale. Good night.